What's up? What's up, everybody? It's DJ J Rock. J Rock. Tonight we got an open mic discussion. There's no agenda. We had a special guest, but they had to reschedule. They had to make the donuts mine. You know, we're not gonna interfere with nobody making money, especially when they're gonna send us 10%, 15% in discounts for having to reschedule. Hint, hint. But without further ado, I'm going to bring on my very, very talented panel, at least some days. What's up, fellas?
What up? What up?
You guys can take a second and 2 minutes or less and introduce yourself.
All right, you already know. DJ D-Spaz representing the 757. Hit me up, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, DJ D-Spaz. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, be quiet.
What up? This is Andrea Sims, a.k.a. Do Shows Get Money from Indianapolis, Indiana, representing Divine Sound and Lighting and for school dances only, and the notorious Empower DJ Network. I can't forget, the almighty Wakanda. Coming in with the been in the game for a little less than about 15 years. Audio, video, lighting, and now live streaming. What's up to all my people out there and my constituents and peers alike. Greetings from Indianapolis, Indiana, Naptown, home of the Pacers and Colts, I think. Y'all might remember the Pacers. They almost beat LeBron and them, but
he said beat LeBron and them.
This close.
Drop that buzzer beater.
This close.
This close to
See,
like most teams. This close.
There he go talk about sports and politics.
Hey, what's going on, people?
So tonight we don't have an agenda. We're just gonna do an open mic conversation. We're gonna pull topics out of the air. We're gonna get topics from the comment box, the chat box on YouTube. So if you tuned in, make sure you hit up the chat box on YouTube, and we can make this thing happen. So what y'all want to talk about first?
First thing, let's talk about there's no cases from our Reign 12 yet.
See, that's the scary thing, right? Is no cases yet, and I'm patiently waiting for cases. I've been loading mine back up in the shipping boxes and taking them out and stuff, but I don't like that.
I think this weekend either I'm going to put them in regular Odyssey cases for my 1200s, or I'm going to just bite the bullet and order the ones from Odyssey.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what I'm up against right now.
Pro X gonna be awfully mad though, man.
I understand that, but I'm sitting here almost a month later with $3,500 in equipment that I can't make any money with.
Well, you had to wait more months than that just to get the equipment, right?
But at the same time I had to wait, they knew it was coming. As a business, you got to be proactive. They wasn't proactive.
Well, it's a one miracle. It's a one miracle at a time type of thing. So, y'all need to have all you new Reign 12 owners, y'all need to have some humble pie. Slice in a humble pie, be humble and sit down.
I mean, I'm being humble, but I'm just like, right now, I have $3,500 worth sitting right there that I cannot make no money with.
Man, that's a whole lot of pie right there, dog.
You see what I'm saying? They're just sitting here. I practice on my bedroom DJ with them.
And I'm gonna be honest. I might have broken down and bought the Odyssey cases if they wasn't, in my opinion, price gouging.
Yeah,
they're charging 3 times what a case costs, and you got to buy 3 cases.
That's just. I mean, that's like buying. That's like getting like going out and buying some of those brand new jeans versus getting some Jordache jeans. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at don't hate the messenger. You know?
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm gonna wait for Pro X.
They know it. Odyssey knows it. They know they can get it right now. You know, it's just that, you know, impatient. I guess, you know, patience is a virtue, you know?
Yeah, it is. And what they say, you got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah. So.
Even though sometimes that fee is high as a...
Something to think about. Another thing I want to talk about is, and I see this topic in a lot of groups that I'm in, and last night we actually talked about it a little bit, and it's one of them is record pools. The second one is downloading from YouTube.
All right. I want to tackle the YouTube one first.
All right.
Downloading from YouTube is illegal. Point blank, period, the end. And even though the YouTube files may sound good, there's YouTube in nature is heavily compressed.
Yep.
Right.
And so it could sound good, but sounding good on some cheap, inexpensive speakers versus sounding good on some high quality stuff, it's two different sound goods.
Right.
Sounds.
You know, and it's like, you know, me personally, I spent a whole lot of money on Rain mixers and Midas and good speakers and to play YouTube.
That don't make sense. It don't make sense.
And so if as much as possible, I want the highest quality MP3s
I want to get my money's worth
and
out of my speakers
that I can get.
Yeah. I wanted my money's worth out my speakers, out my system, out my mixing board. I want my money's worth, and I pay for the top quality so I can hear top quality. Now, not pay for all that to hear something smush.
The only exception to that rule is if it's one of these up and coming new wave songs that the kids and teenagers are listening to that you can't get anywhere else because they didn't release it anywhere. You know, then I see that might be a valuable option. But hopefully if you're releasing music and it's going viral, you figured out a way to monetize it. And if you haven't, be sure to visit www.djhavethats.com.
Boom.
I can help you get it monetized.
Boom.
What's your thoughts, Sims?
I mean, you're right. I mean, I've always, I don't know, and I'm going to be honest, because a long time ago, when I didn't used to have access to, or maybe I just didn't have, I didn't know or didn't educate myself enough about where to get music. I was that man. I was that dude who would go and, you know, do what I needed to do to get the music I needed to get. Now it's a whole different process for me because I want quality music. I want them that quality the quality MP3 files where my music ain't high and then low, and then I gotta adjust my EQ up and down because, you know what I'm saying, because of the music quality on the MP3, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That should be a telltale sign that, you know what, hey, maybe I need to invest in some quality music. So I think that, you know, first and foremost, you know, if you don't know, you know, you just need to educate yourself as to what's out there. Then you can make your choice on what side of the fence you want to be on. If you want to be trifling, you know.
I mean, we all been there, man. We all been there. We had down on YouTube.
Right.
When I was just like you before I had to educate myself. I was downloading from YouTube and buying music from Apple, song at a time. So, you know, we all been there.
Right. That's right. Yeah, you know, so it's a curve and a big curve.
We all had to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody might not have record pool money starting out.
Yep. So, you know, just do it at caution. That's all. You know, if you want to do it,
right.
Use discretion and keep in mind that it's hell of illegal.
Right.
And that can turn around and bite you. So, you know, and my thing is,
I don't know that I think that with the priority of things that you want to get when it comes to inventory or whatnot, you start from the lowest. You start from the lowest up, because if you're gonna be using these same files a lot, I mean, my guess in terms of the process of deduction is to make sure that you have, at least a backup computer with all your files, or backup hard drive with all your files. But my thing is, you're getting stuff off the internet, you're downloading stuff off the internet, and I don't know, who knows what you're pulling down, and viruses and whatever and whatnot,
And plus, you got to look at it like this: are you doing it for a business? Is it a hobby? Are you gonna make tons of money doing it, or if it's something you're doing for fun? If you're doing it professionally, I say go ahead and invest.
Hold on, if you're doing it professionally
in a record pool.
You know better if you're doing it professionally. You know better.
Now, speaking of music, Kanye West.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I've seen some DJs. If you tuned into this live feed, be sure to go to the YouTube chat box. We're monitoring the chat box, and we'll give you shouts out and respond to your questions. You can participate too. Now, Kanye West. Did you watch the second TMZ video?
Yes, I did.
That showed the whole conversation.
Mm-hmm. He had like, I watched T.I. on a Breakfast Club this morning, and with that video, it seems like from what I got from it, he don't watch CNN, he don't watch TV really, so he's not really tuned in with the world. So by all this stuff going down recently, he really seemed legitimate. He seemed like he really didn't know.
It seems like to me he got rich people problems.
Yeah, he got rich people problems. That's what he has. Rich people problems, and he forgot about the poor people and the ones who helped him get rich people problems.
I think it's just like one of the moments when what was it? Taylor Swift went out to accept that award, and he jumped up on the stage. One of them Kanye moments.
Well, he's taking
PR moments.
He's taking medicine now to calm him down, and that medicine is doing more than calming him down. It's really messing with him.
See, that's the whole thing.
Kanye is he's just, I don't know, man. He's that anomaly that you don't know. Sometimes, kind of like the Hulk, when you need him, he's there, but when he overdoes it, and it's like he does too much. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the funny part to me is like, even though I'm giggling, it's hella serious and stuff. But it's like, on one hand, you gotta look at all the controversy surrounding the First Amendment. We told Kaepernick they want him to just stand up and not take a knee. They told LeBron to shut up and shoot. And now we're like, Kanye, stick to music. And it's like, but we want these athletes and these artists to speak out against stuff. And I don't know, it's crazy.
But like the TMZ guy said, like he said, basically, I looked up to you. You spoke for us. And now, so you're like my man. I mean, you're my dude. And then you're going to go be friends with my enemy? Somebody who don't care about me?
It's like, right. if you think about it, it could be the medication. It could be the opioids. Because it's like, just like the crack epidemic in the early 80s and the 90s, the opioids is a issue now. But the only benefit that the opioids get is that it's a mental health disease where if he was a crack user, he was just a drug addict. But that's politics. And so maybe he'll shed some light on, the opioid issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Donald Trump already put money towards it. Now, as now Kanye the artist, as the artist, are you guys gonna continue to spin his music, or because some people are not gonna spin it?
Well, that song that's out now, Ye versus
The people.
whoever, the people. I hate the song. I think the lyrics are dope, but the song is trash.
Yeah, it's not a party record for sure. It's a conversation piece.
I mean, Good Life.
I mean, I think that if you run a tax business and you lose one client, you okay. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna make or break you, And I mean, if I ain't playing Kanye, and unless somebody would really have to come to me like,
can you turn off that Kanye?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to give him the hand like, yep. I don't see it.
I'll still rock Good Life, Kanye.
But
I'll still rock that. I'm sorry, that's my song.
See, Kanye the artist, he lost me at 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah, me too. He did. He lost me there too.
See, College Dropout just spoiled me, man. It was like the production. It was like that hunger. But I guess it's almost kind of like you get comfortable.
It's like any artist, man. Their first album or two is going to be classics. And then after that, it goes downhill.
And so for all you upcoming artists, don't get comfortable. Stay hungry.
Do it.
Keep pushing. We got cool DJ Dre in the chat box. He says,
"Oh shoot!"
He says, "What the?" So I need him to elaborate. That could be a whole lot.
It could be a lot.
Now, as it relates to DJing and your everyday gigs and stuff, has the racial climate in the country impacted you in any way, as far as with all the stuff that's going on?
It hasn't with me. No.
Nah. I would definitely say not in my. I'm in a primarily Republican state, and I definitely have to say that music is still keeping people together.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have to agree. Yeah.
I'm just. It's that one win all.
Yeah.
Not here.
That's good. That's
at
good
all.
to hear.
I haven't had no what's name.
Now, as it relates to your business in general, with the increased gas prices and has the new tax plan, is it helping you guys next year come April 16th, 17th? Are you in that percentage?
Because you know what? But on another note, let me touch on that and let me say this. On another note, so I did a client meet, and I met the client like 35 miles outside of my city, right, at the event hall. And we sat down, we talked, and then I told her I had to come back to get measurements because I didn't bring, my little meter stick that I wrote, my rolling meter stick, or my tape measure, none of that, to come back and do a walkthrough, site survey, and whatever and whatnot. So I visited this place twice. So that's 120 miles. I'm rolling that up into her what's her name. Now, I told her, like, hey, I'm coming out here. If because I definitely know she's gonna go with me because I just, she's for sure gonna go with me. I don't know anybody else that decided to give her everything I've given. On another note, she the money that the funds that I use, I keep that separate, and I let her know, hey, look, we're gonna charge you for coming out here and looking at this facility, because I've been out here twice, and it's not in town, it's out of town, and I hope that you could respect that I'm coming out here and trying to get you a quote, because I don't know, you can't get a quote from somebody for a facility that you haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that right there. And secondly, to piggyback off that, that tariff tax.
Oh, the China.
Man,
I'm nervous.
I haven't bought nothing else. Jay, you ain't seen nothing else come in my inventory. Now, I'm trying to buy speakers, but I don't even know if those coming from China. I'm trying to buy them KLA 12s, but I ain't bought nothing else.
See, but that's the scary part about the tariffs is like a lot of the electronics, some piece of it, if not the entire thing, comes from those countries. So that's just stuff that, DJs and other professionals that we got to keep in mind moving forward. If you're going to be buying a new rig, you got to look at that type of stuff because prices is going to go up. Just like the steel prices already went up 25% or something, they said.
Yeah. Like, do you have like I'm going to ask y'all a question. Do you have like what's that store called? The dollar and up, or the 99-cent store or something. Most of that stuff comes from China. You know
like
that, right?
Dollar Tree and the Dollar Generals and all that.
I know most of that stuff comes from China. So I'm like, what are these guys gonna do? They got a whole storefront.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know everybody feeling it.
It's like overnight, your dollar store is going to turn into the $3 store.
Overnight, from $1 to $5.
All right, so and I know all of these topics aren't the typical DJ conversation, but it's just other stuff that we got to take into consideration, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not always about lights and speakers and Rain 12s and S9s. And all that fun stuff. But speaking of lights, I see a really nice light behind you there, Sims.
Hey.
All right, you can go ahead and send that to my Dropbox.
Hey, Sims, what's those you say you was trying to get?
Trying? I'm purchasing six KLAs. I'm trying to purchase 6 KLAs. I'm about to purchase my first 2 and purchase my next 2 in June.
KLA, who make those?
The QSC KLA line arrays.
I'm looking at them now. QSC KLA 12, you say?
Yep.
KLA 12s. And if you're looking for a good pricing for the KLA 12s, make sure you visit djhelpdesk.com.
Go and sell it, man. Go and sell it. Put that plug on in there.
Gosh, oh my! Oh, they subs? No,
they got subs and tops.
Sub.
Okay, God, 1,800 a piece.
Woo! Yeah, buddy. That's been my only purchase this year, man. Nothing else.
He getting 6 of them bad boys.
Nothing else.
I'll stick to my little old K12.2s.
Man, I'm telling you, man. And then what's so crazy, Jay? Tell me. Hold on. So what's so crazy is that I bought me a pair of K12s, right? And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to take these to the next level. So I contacted QSC and said, hey, send me 2 of those yokes. Send me 2 of those yokes. So now I take my K12s and I can fly them like arrays. yoke is like a U bracket that fits around the K12, and you can stack it. You can either stack it like you can stack it like vertically or horizontally, and you can angle it.
Oh, okay.
And I take on the top of that yoke. On the top of that yoke, I take one of these snap clamps and put it on the yoke, attach it to my truss, and I'm flying. I got a makeshift line array. You know, so I literally turned my K12 into a line array.
How many K12s you got?
Only got 2.
Oh, okay.
Only got 2. I might buy another one. I mean, because the price is so low. Heck, I mean, you know, and I really don't care about buying the .2 because I'm getting line arrays.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna use I'll probably even just buy just like K10, 2 sets of K10, a set of K10s, you know, for monitors. You know, I'm probably gonna end up getting some K12s anyway. I bought the K12s and bought a Rode case for them too. So you know, my focus is to increase my flexibility when it comes to my audio setups, and I'm gonna just be honest, man. You know, they just as easy as putting a speaker on a pole. I mean, you can mount them on a pole as well. You can mount the line arrays on a pole. You can mount up to what, two line arrays on a pole, Jay?
Yeah, 2 line arrays on a speaker stand.
Yep, 2 line arrays on a speaker stand. Yep, and or you can fly it. You know, I mean, but you know,
can
QSC
fly 4 deep.
They don't play when it comes with the prices. They got that quality stuff that you're gonna pay quality pricing.
That's why I'm getting. I'm ready to order my QSC 12.2s tomorrow. Actually,
remember with QSC, the QSC got a 6-year warranty, but only if you register your speakers within the first 30 days.
I register everything I get my brother.
Okay.
If you don't register in the first 30 days, it falls back to a 3-year warranty.
I register all my stuff, but $719 for the K12.2s. That's the price I got. I think, you know, from $799. I thought that was pretty good. You know.
Okay.
I haven't priced those yet.
Everywhere I see it's $799, but I called somebody and they gave me $719.
It seems pretty good.
That's cheaper than Guitar tried to give me their floor model for $730.
Guitar Center. I don't.
For the floor model for $730.
Guitar Center not like it used to be, man.
Nah.
They killed that.
They about to file for bankruptcy.
They
really?
Killed, yeah, they filed. They already filed, I think.
Wow.
They killed the impulse shopper and me.
You know, Sam Ash ain't gonna be far behind them.
It's crazy. All the brick and mortar stores are closing, though. That's not good.
Well, you know what? Because a lot of these online stores are whooping that butt.
Yeah.
You know, PSSL, Musician's Friends, Sweetwater, you
AGI.
know. Yep, they whooping that butt, man.
DJ now.
You can't get that pricing. Now. That pricing is off the chain, man. That it's beating them, you know. And then like you got these other places, you know, like I know Four Wall Entertainment sells their stuff through other vendors, you know what I'm saying? So
but this is the secret that I found when it comes to buying stuff online. It's like I look at where they ship from. Because it's like with IDJ Now, the Sounds, American Musical, who else? It's like Pro Audio Star. It's a few more. They all ship from right here on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. And so ground shipping is 1 day.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Ground shipping is 1 day.
But you live in Maryland.
If they're shipping on the East Coast. Yeah.
You stay in the nucleus of everything.
That's the benefit of buying on the East Coast. I want it tomorrow.
If you live in like Indiana, Michigan, St. Louis, right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? You
I
don't
would
know
move. I would move.
2 to 3 days, you know, ground shipping.
2 to 3 days, what? That's what they got next day air for.
And make sure you watch for the man to pull up with your stuff so he don't leave your. I ordered my what did I order? Them ZLX, them EV and left it on my front porch, man.
How you like those ZLXs, man?
Oh, I love them, but the only thing I don't like about them is they don't have like a fan inside of them.
Oh, so they clip
that. Like if you get them outside in the open sun. No sir.
I'm gonna be honest. I got a pair of ZLX 12s that I use in the lab, actually right here, and I love them. I've never gigged with them, but I
heard they clip easy, man.
I haven't had an issue. I've been killing them jokers in the house.
I've never had mine's clip. I've had no problems from them, and I haven't even pushed them. I typically use those for like side field and front field.
And plus, you gotta look at the signal path, how they driving that audio to them. You know how they got them EQ'd. Are they running a sub or not? You know, because some people be expecting too much from a small little plastic box.
Yeah, I mean, because they cheap though. They only like $400.
They're like $400 each.
Yep. And I bought mine's new last year, as a matter of fact.
That's cheap, man. I mean, $400. You can't expect much though.
Well, I'm gonna say, you know, I don't go out and do no major gigs like kid parties, teen parties. Yeah, I mean, where it's 50 or less. Come on, you know, for a 4-hour set.
Plus, good. Anything big, you breaking out your Yorkvilles anyway.
Right. You know, so yeah, they are what they are in their own respect. You know.
All right, switching gears a little bit. If you had a $40,000 budget.
All right, stop right there.
To buy anything DJ related.
Oh my goodness.
That you want to buy.
Let me speak first.
$40,000 budget.
Let me speak first.
What would you buy?
He said, "Let me go first."
All right. First of all, one of the first things I would get, I would completely change my business. I would go from a single op to a multi-op. First and foremost, I would go from a single op to a multi-op, and I would do that by I would be able to accomplish that by buying the because you'd have to invest it in a certain way, like for instance, buying line arrays. Spending some money in some line arrays. I would definitely invest in a lighting desk. Okay. You don't need going. Oh well, I do Show Express and I do my DMX2. Now, let me put this desk on this. Let me put this desk on this table, and let me show y'all how it's supposed to be done. This is the professional equipment that I know people are gonna pay for, right? Not whether used for small and or big, it don't even matter. You got a lighting desk. You got a professional lighting. Now your shows, you don't even have to worry about your shows. Now, for $40,000 budget, I know that I can definitely purchase me a Grand MA PC wing for about 5 stacks. And I still got 35 left. Man, come on. Thinking of it short term, you know, thinking of it long term, I would definitely have to invest in a logistical solution. You know, like I could rent out a place for a year, or you know what I'm saying, just different options for me. I definitely have to purchase a big trailer.
Definitely a big trailer.
16-foot trailer. Gotta purchase. And when I mean logistics, I mean like the actual logistics. For everything that you purchase, you know, I would make sure that I would definitely pay for my insurance for the next 5 years. Mm-hmm. Come on. You gonna get it back in. Then all you gotta do is worry about the income that you got, you're gonna end up getting that back. You're gonna get that back, and then you're gonna reach a point. You're gonna reach a midpoint where you're gonna be able to start saying, okay, well, you know what? Now I'm paying myself, so this $40,000 is paying me back. So I would definitely invest in a trailer, definitely invest in a lighting desk, and definitely invest in audio equipment. And it would depend upon my area or where I lived at, but I would go into new venture. I would go into a new venture, and that would definitely be like video screens and staging. So that way I could be able to reach all markets, because if you can't come to me and say, well, we have an event and we need some staging. Oh, well, we have lighting too. Well, what were you trying to do? We could be like that one vendor you can get everything from. That, like, we would be your literal production Walmart.
All right, real quick before Spies answer, let me hit up the chat box. Shout out to DJ Dubstack. Thanks for tuning in, partner. If you got any questions, you want to contribute to the conversation, feel free to hit up the comment box, and we'll do our best to address your comment. All right, DJ D Spies, what's good, bang? You got 40 stacks, man. You got 40 stacks. What you gonna buy, man?
Well, I love DJing. That's my heart. DJing is my heart. So I'm buying all new DJ equipment, man. I mean, I'm buying the Pioneer PLXs. I'm gonna go get my 12s redone. I'm gonna have the line arrays. I'm gonna have the QSCs, the RCFs. Man, my house will look like a iDJ Now warehouse or a, you know what I'm saying?
Because here's the thing: if you buy all of that, are you gonna be the only one operating it?
No.
See that, and that's why it's like I will go from a single op to a multi-op.
Yeah, definitely go to a multi-op to where because if I have all those different setups,
I need to get some people.
I'll have people. You go here. You go here. You DJ this spot. So I have multiple incomes coming in Monday through Friday with different gigs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So then, even though I'm out there, I have 5 different gig rigs that I'm sending out with people going to DJ. They don't got to provide nothing but skill. So then I definitely have me a trailer, and like you said, insurance will definitely be top, in place.
Right.
For everything.
Protect your investment. Protect your investment.
Yes. My lighting will be on point.
But you know what? With $40,000, I think that with $40,000 between audio and lighting, it would go quick.
Yeah, it would. But like lighting would come from China. Lighting would come from China. Hey,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let me say this real quick. Okay, so if you go out and buy $10,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 worth of lighting, and that shit comes from China, and half of it don't work, bruh. I mean, because people have literally said, I bought 20 such and so on and so forth, and 7 of them don't work. I've seen it, and they're like, well, okay, we'll ship you free parts.
And then you gotta take apart 7 lights.
But you gotta get it repaired. What? You don't know nothing about what to do, where to take it, how you know what I'm saying, who to talk to, so on and so forth, because you bought it from China. I mean, and that is the back door to that cost savings, that people don't think about, because I mean, I know that there are some great vendors out there that are because they stepped their game up.
They have.
But at the same time, most of these, I know that at least 95% of the China markets don't offer a warranty.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of them.
What that you pay for.
Yeah, you work. If it don't work, not my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, not my fault.
Now in the YouTube chat box,
it worked when it left here.
In the YouTube,
I tell you what, right there, right behind me, right there, that one, that's an Intimidator SR, a 140 SR, right? A hybrid, and that one, I bought 4 of those. That one moving head right there, I've sent back twice. Well, I take that back. I had to send one back one time, and then I had to send that one back twice. I think that's right. But each time, I had to pay for nothing. All I had to do was pay for shipping for the second time because it was over the 30-day warranty. And that's all I had to pay. And they fixed that. And it had a bent gobo wheel. And because I dropped it off the back of I dropped the whole roll case, that roll case off the back of my truck, right? And it bent the gobo wheel. And Chauvet fixed that after its 30-day warranty was gone. Now tell me where you would be able to get, because I'm almost certain they tore that thing down and then they did a check on it, you know, and to do all that type of stuff is man hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And they did that for free, and all I had to do was just pay for shipping, and then they shipped it back to me for free. Now it took a little bit.
Now real quick, in the chat box, DJ Dubstack says he's saving to get the rain system by the end of the summer. He said 40K? Man, he like our vision though. Now 40K.
But what's his name though?
DJ Dubstack.
DJ Dubstack. But like I was saying to my guy here, I mean, if you think about it, if you go out and buy, let's just say, you could easily rack up $10,000 in a 4-speaker 2-sub system.
Yep.
Easily. And we're not even talking about accessories, roll cases, you know, let alone you a great PreSonus mixer. You know what I'm saying? Because that is what, a couple thousand right there, you know, and then, you know, all the accessories, you know, like this, I got like 8 of these. And I mean, I don't think it's so much as the equipment, and I think it's a mix, but you know, once you get done with that and you got to go out and buy all the accessories for that stuff, you didn't spend a good chunk of change. Yeah. You know? So
now real quick, if I had 40 grand, I would immediately set 20 grand aside to cover roadies and help. Assistance.
Ooh, 20 grand though?
Whatever you want to call it.
Nah. But that would come from the gigs.
Now
they would get paid off the gigs.
They'll definitely get paid off the gigs, but I would set it aside. That way I know I can hire some top-notch folks and I don't have to wait till the check to clear to pay them. And I can pay them as soon as the gig is over. Once the check clears, that money goes right back.
Like a cushion?
Yeah, like a cushion. The other 20 grand, I don't know. I can't think of nothing I want.
I'm pretty sure it's something that you want.
I can't think of nothing.
You can't think of nothing?
Nope.
Man, I'll think of something for you.
What? I can't think of nothing.
Why not? You can't think of no video walls? 24 panel video wall?
Them floors that light up.
Yeah, the video. Yeah, you're right. The video wall would be dope.
Man, the video walls would be. I mean, just think about your market. Think about a new market that you could go into that you haven't been into. Literally, if you say to somebody, you know what, we're going to get our staging from this company and this from this company, and they're all over the place. Why can't you just consolidate your company into one of those? Now you can start off low, You know, you go out and buy
it's
like
help, it's staff, dude. It's the
you go out
human
and buy like
resource.
We say
It's the human resource. It is next to impossible to find, you know, help because everybody's doing their own thing. It is hard in my market because any given Friday night, every DJ I know that would be willing to help is already gigging.
Yep. I mean, and then that comes into a question of, you know, do the people that you pull in have the same passion as you, or because you know, like with my daughter's mom, my old girl, you know, she has respect for what I do, but I don't think she has the passion. But if you don't have the passion, you should at least have the business passion to do business at the very minimum, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of respect, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have a passion for like if I wouldn't have a passion for being a church music engineer, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. But I would respect that. I would respect that cipher. You know, that I would immerse myself in it. So, you know, it's just relative to, you know, the circumstances you put yourself in, you know, because I would love, I think that we all would love, like with your interview with Caniford, you know, he said they come and go, you know, and typically I think he said that if you get a crew of people and one person go, all of them go if they know each other, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand that, you know, like, well, if he gonna mess my guy over or if it's like this, then I don't want to be involved with it either, you know? So, and I think it's like the masses kind of, you know, pull to one side. So, hey, to each their own. But, you know, $40,000, man.
Yeah, $40,000 can buy a lot of toys.
$40,000 can buy a lot of toys. At the same time, I think that it would be like it wouldn't be so much as like going out and going a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be like some smart money management.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More so than just because if you told me I had $50,000 or $60,000, now I'm going on a shopping spree. You know, but $40,000, you could. I think I got $40,000. I got $40,000 in my garage.
Easy.
And I ain't even counting.
And that's not including cable.
The accessories, you know what I'm saying? The truss alone would probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of about, for what I paid, what was it, 33? $10,000 for trusses. For my trusses. Okay, so my circle truss was $3,200. I'm somewhere about $10,000 just in trussing alone. When you talk about the because I have 10 6-footers, four 10-footers, circle truss. I have junction box. I have 4 junction blocks, four 90-degree arms. Then I got 30 360 mini 360 clamps at $11 each. Yeah, $11 each. Plus these ignorant things. That's all global trust. That's all global trust equipment, and that's literally kissing $10,000 on the cheek. You know, and we ain't even talked about cables, Velcro straps, roll cases for the lights.
Now, real quick, in the comment box, Terrence says he's from Savannah, Georgia. He do earn a living DJing. He have the Ring 72, a pair Stanton STR 150 turntables. He got the RCF Evox 8 speakers. He got a modest light show. He also do video on a 200-inch screen.
200-inch screen?
Yeah, he says his point is that it's hard to charge over $400 for 4 hours for a gig down there in Savannah,
so you got to give them what they paying for. If they only paying you $400, I'll bring my DJ equipment.
See, I would definitely tell him to seek new ground. See,
so his hold on.
Right where he is, and
his question is, how much can you charge where you from? Not like for a similar setup. How much could you get
for that setup
in your market?
Here,
for 4 hours with a screen, with video, with a screen,
200 screen.
I'm $1,200.
Yeah, at least 1,000
minimum. Yeah. For me to even pull it in my trailer, minimum. And I mean, if he's having trouble like that, you need to do some different. You need to seek new clients.
Yeah,
somebody's getting that money from down there.
Absolutely.
You're probably going out to the wrong people.
Absolutely.
I bet you any amount of money is somebody there in your town getting that money.
Put all that equipment away. And pull out pen and paper and go do some research.
Yes, sir. Somebody's getting
do your research.
In every town, somebody's getting that money.
Because you best believe.
And the thing about pricing, that's one of those hard topics, right? Because it's like a lot of times as DJs, we put the limit about what a client can afford. And not like the client say what they can afford. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, can the client afford a Mercedes-Benz? If they can't, they're going to go buy a Toyota Camry. If they can afford what's another hot car? That brand new Ford F-150, that's 75 G's. If they can afford that, they're going to buy it. And so, but my point is, if they can afford a DJ that brings a show to the table with high-end lighting, no disrespect to anybody that buy the $17 up lights and none of that stuff, from China or whatever. But it's like, but for the DJs who buy the UL listed lights that you don't got to worry about too tough, you know what I'm saying? That stuff costs money. And it's like, and once it depends on your sales pitch, you got to get your sales game together. But I posted a group in the chat box. It's the Empower DJ Network, and that's stuff that we talk about on a fairly common basis. So y'all can feel free to join the Empower DJ Network. We make it happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got like 5 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about for this last 5?
Let's talk about pricing.
All right. What's up, K Hall? Real quick, shout out to Terrence. Shout out to K Hall. Shout out to, I don't know if Cool DJ Dre still tuned in, but shout out. And for the other folks that's tuned in, what's up? Hit up the comment box. Talk to us. Now, pricing is one of those funny things that's gonna vary a little by market, but it just depends on, like for me, I know the minimum I can charge and make a profit. Looking at my expenses, looking at the level of gear and the quality of gear that we bring and the quality of the service and the professionalism of the DJs rocking.
And your worth.
Yeah, so I know what I need to charge. And you got to be willing to stay home some Fridays and Saturday nights. If,
Period.
You got to be willing.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that to the DJ who's in Atlanta. If you still listening, I have not gotten where I have not gotten by not making sacrifices. One of the things I could definitely say was I know I wanted a certain target audience. I want a certain target client. And that literally meant for my equipment to sit in the garage throughout several summers, several seasons. And but please believe that while I was doing that, while that equipment was sitting, I was diligently at work marketing. I was diligently at work trying to get new business cards, new media, a website.
Look at all the brainstorming sessions we had in Empower to talk about this very topic.
Trying to learn new software, Photoshop, Show Express, My DMX, iMovie, what's the other one that I use? Just different software packages. You know, I'm not sitting around moping because I'm not getting a client. I'm out making sure that my storefront is cool on the inside. So much, you know, without the, because you can go out and get all the good stuff, you know, get all the best equipment, but if it's sitting, it's really not doing you no good because you haven't done your homework.
It's just depreciating.
And the first thing that you should do is be able to study your market, your demographic from where you live at and outside.
Now he says that the lowball gigs he normally decline. Real quick, shout out to DJ Red Eye. Thanks for tuning in, bruh.
What up, DJ Red Eye? What's going on from that town?
Now, as far as pricing, man, that's a real.
I feel like you have to have a standard,
and don't let nobody touch it.
Yeah, you have to have a standard. Like if somebody called me right now and say, "Hey, can you come DJ for 4 hours? All we need you to do is DJ. We don't need nothing else." All right, $125 an hour. You got me.
Now, and also, if you look at your gear, your setups, let's say you got 1 or 2 or 3 packages.
Yeah.
If the client was to go and rent that package, how much would it cost?
Exactly.
You can't charge to bring your stuff out and DJ for less than what it would cost them to go and rent all that stuff. And I'm gonna tell you can't rent subs and Ring 72s and lights and all that stuff for less than a couple of $100, $500-$600. I'm sure.
But you know what though? It's the then too is because I think it's a combination because then too it's the expectation of the client because the client really wouldn't give a shit if you had a Ring 72 versus a CD mixer.
True.
Long as you can get out there and move them on the floor. Long as you can make the lights look nice. You know,
that's why you got to identify the ideal client too. Because just like every client not for you, you might not be for every client.
But you know what? All clients aren't tech savvy either at the same group.
And they don't know. They think you just playing music. Some of them think you just playing music. Now, if somebody call you, like Sims, if somebody calls Sims and say, "Hey, I'm having a get together in my backyard." Listen, I'm a manager for Verizon. I tell my reps all the time, listen to signs that tell you if they can afford you or not. They call Sims. I'm having a backyard get together in my at my house. Just some family and friends come over. I'm looking for a DJ for around $300. Sims know that isn't for him. He's not going to entertain it.
Right.
Yep. But if
you start setting that expectation,
and
you have video, a website, you know, have things to show what you do.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You need the money. Your kids you gotta feed your kids.
Why are you in that situation? Why you put yourself in that situation?
You know, it's like each man or woman gotta, do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be accountable for your own actions. You put yourself in that situation.
You should never put yourself, like he said, I'm gonna piggyback off of you. You should just never put yourself in that situation where you use something that you enjoy to pay your bills.
Mm-hmm.
Period, point blank.
I disagree. I disagree 100%. You know why?
But I love DJing.
Because I only I only do what I enjoy to pay my bills. If it's something, if I don't enjoy it, if it's not a passion, I don't do it at all, regardless of the money. I love DJing and lighting. That's a no-brainer. I love technology. That's a no-brainer. I love streaming. I love streaming so much. Hold on. I built this monstrosity. Well, it's not a monstrosity. It's a beautiful work of art, but...
Look at him. Oh, it's a beautiful work of art.
But just put value on yourself, man. You have to have value on yourself before you can tell anybody. And you have to be able to sell that value. It's all, even though you're a DJ, you're an entertainer, you play music, you have to sell what you do. At the end of the day, it's about selling yourself.
You got to know how much it costs for you to go out and do that gig.
Right.
Each time I take my gig, that's for example, if you're taking out a DDJ SX2, you're taking out two K12.2s, your speaker stands, your laptop, your hard drive, you're already at $5,000 worth of gear. And so if you say the average rental on $5,000 worth of gear is 15%, all right, so you add that into the price. And now how much do you want to pay yourself? Because you can't work for free. I know you want to DJ for the love. You're going to do it for the passion. You're going to do it for the art. But, you know, it's a business too.
It costs. You got to pay record pools. You got to pay... If something happened to you, I don't know. I use a Mac when I DJ.
You got to pay monthly. You got to pay monthly internet fee or hosting fees.
Yeah,
because your insurance bill come in every month.
Because even if you're not a member of a record pool, you still need internet to download those YouTubes that we was talking about earlier.
So true, so true.
You still need internet unless you go into Starbucks. And we know it's not too safe to go there right now.
So you got to put value on it, man, and do your homework first. Do your homework, man. This weekend coming up, if you don't have no gigs, go out, man, and go to new places and try to get that new business.
This weekend, and he said it right. Right now, it's in full season for prom, right?
Yep.
So the weekends that I don't have anything, I go to a prom. I want to go to a prom and see. I stay not maybe a half a mile from a high school, and they prom is May 5th. I will be right there. I will be right there because I want to see what's going on.
Yep.
So
if my equipment is sitting,
what is he doing that you didn't do?
He's gonna be that DJ that's there. Giving the DJ eagle eye, like,
nah. I'm just figure out.
I'm gonna go have me some punch and act like a concerned parent.
Yeah.
Go see what I'm missing. You know?
See what did he do to get that gig that you didn't do?
Well, I ain't gonna be able to see what he did. I'm gonna see what the culmination of he did.
Yeah.
His work. You know, I ain't gonna be.
His work as far as what he have, what is he represent, what is he presenting. When he do a party to get that gig. Right.
So, it's about, and I'm not necessarily going out and I don't even want to say it's spying, but, I just want to see what my market is like.
It's market research.
Right. We ain't going to call it spying, but, I'm not going out and seeing what his trade secrets are or listening to his music. I could care less. I know that people do that. Go out there.
I don't care about music.
I really don't either. I make myself. That comes with confidence. So.
DJ Red Eye says a 4-hour gig, total $300. The client would get one speaker, one turntable, and 2 mini Kentas. LOL.
He said 2 mini Kentas.
Yeah, remember those?
Wow.
What is it, like this?
Yeah.
He's stupid.
You know what? But I'm gonna tell you something, right? About 2 years ago, we did a residency in a bar gig in a bar, and it's like it wasn't a high-paying gig. I think it was like $200 or something, right? but the goal was to master the mainstream and pop, that whole lane of music. Of course, you could sit in your house and spin it.
Ain't the same.
It's not the same. So we did, I think it was like a 4 or 8 week residency just to perfect that genre of music. So it's like paid practice, and that was invaluable. And so it's certain type gigs that you can do for cheap if it's gonna help you reach a business goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. If it's gonna help you improve your skill set.
If you're not benefiting from it and you're doing it for cheap, there's no point, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And like Be Quiet says at one time, you know, sometimes we all got to eat that humble pie.
That's right.
When you serve mine, let's give me a scoop of butter pecan ice cream on the top.
There you go. There you go.
Hey man, let me ask y'all a question real quick. So these, I bought these. These are my Audio Technicas, right?
Okay.
I bought the ATH 160s, M50Xs, right? With the padded, what's the names? And then I bought because I love headphones. I love listening to different. I got these monsters.
I want those. I can't find them nowhere. I
got these monsters for like $60.
From where?
$60 off of eBay. And then I got these Beats.
Yeah, that's what I'm using now.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I love these. I love the way they sound. But this stuff right here, it makes, and you can't change it either. It makes you sweat.
Sweat. I'm gonna say the same thing.
So yeah. I purchased these and got the I don't know, velvet or velour. Man, these rock. You don't know about these Audio Technicas MH50s. Man,
Audio.
I'm looking them up now. Audio.
They nice.
So Audio Technica, if you happen to stumble across this video, you should send us for a pair of these headphones so that we can do a review.
What are they? Audio Technica? Which ones? The MX? I mean the
MX ATH M50Xs.
I see them right here.
See, right now I'm using these Sony's. These are MDR 7506s. These are like for studio. A lot of recording studios use them. And
but they're not DJ headphones.
They're not DJ headphones, but these have excellent sound quality. They're comfortable. And in my recording studio, we standardize on these and the Barodynamics. And so for the live streaming rig, we decided to standardize on these again. I haven't tried them plugged into the rain. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to check these headphones out, man. The price isn't bad, around $160.
Yep.
So you like them better than the Monster ones?
I love these Monsters, man. I love the way they sound. They heavy as hell. They real heavy because of the cone in there inside of them.
Yeah.
Plus the plastic. It's a lot of plastic on here, and but they sound great. I wish I could just take the sound from here and just put it in here. These sound good too, but they not I don't feel like I get good quality out of here. But they are great. Don't get me wrong.
Now, real quick, DJ Red Eye says he bought some $6 headphones off the Wish site and has been using them for 3 years with no problem, and he love them.
Wow.
Hey, send us a link to those. $6. That's worth taking a look at. What's up to DJ Bit Scully, fellow Fleet DJs in the building.
What's up, DJ Bit Scully?
Fleet DJ DMV. J Rock in the building. All right. All right. Hold on. Dubstack says he got the Pioneer HDJX10s. He think that's the name. He like those.
Well, I know Pioneer makes some great headphones. They make some great headphones. I don't know. I haven't gotten to those yet.
See,
I ain't looked at. I might just go ahead and go to YouTube and look up some reviews on those.
see, for me, it's like, as long as it sounds good, I'm good. I ain't tripping. Cause I don't keep them on that long. I always had like one on one.
You only listen to one at a time anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like this.
You only listen to one at a time anyway. Hello.
All right, DJ Big Scully has a question. What's the right and wrong way to market and brand yourself if you do more than DJ? He trying to market and brand himself using his birth name.
What's the question again?
He's trying to market and brand himself as a DJ. Hold on, let me read the question again. He says, what's the right and wrong way to market and brand yourself if you do more than DJ? For example, he might DJ and have a day job. And so, wow, that's a good one.
I personally don't think that there is. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this lightly. I just don't think that. I wanted to say I don't think that there's a wrong way, but there is a wrong way. There are plenty of wrong ways, but I think my focus would be so much as for the wrong way as the right way. But I think that some of the wrong ways would be you would definitely want to, set a standard, or the wrong way to be not set a standard and not hold yourself to that standard, and to not discipline yourself. I know that one of the things that I used to do when I first started making a lot of money is I used to take 80% of the funds that I would get from my events and spend it. And I would roll 20% into my business. And in 2 years, I was still doing the same thing because I couldn't buy. I didn't invest in my company. So if I was upset that I was here I am. I have a great attitude. I'm just not spending my money wisely. And I think that it was because of my discipline that I started to perpetuate myself in the same business, the same events. And the more equipment that I bought, I could be able to market myself into new ventures. I didn't have a Nimbus. Now I'm selling my packages with a Nimbus for an even bigger price. I didn't have a Gobo projector, or I didn't have specialty items, investing in specialty items to put myself in new markets, however big or however small. If you a DJ that just loves audio,
Now, as far as the part about he's trying to market and brand himself using his birth name, I would say that really depends on the profession you're in. Like
birth name? Like his real name?
Like John Doe, DJ John Doe. Or like Brandon Red uses his birth name.
It has to have a name to it. It has to have a ring to it also, though.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's like every song. It's got to have a good hook and a funky ass beat.
Yeah. If it don't have a ring to it already, that's gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah, DJ Dusty Dimes and nah, man, you don't want to go out there. You don't want to do none of that.
It depends on the name, and plus it depends on like his other professions. Like the approach that I used to take, was like I DJ, but only certain people at my IT consulting gig would know that I DJ. Now everybody knows. It's like, yo, I do computers, I'm an IT consultant, and I do this too. So if your laptop hard drive dies, give me a call. You need a big ass light show for your wedding. Yeah, give me a call.
Okay.
If you want to make your wedding a reality TV show.
I don't know, but I mean, there are. I would definitely say probably the big umbrella to his question would be go out and see some of the people and how, go out and look at other people and look at your other peers, do research, ask questions.
Now, quick question for the panel. How many DJ names have you guys been through?
I've only had one.
And that's your DJ Be Quiet?
That's it.
D Spies, how many have you had?
All right. So when I was a kid, 14 years old.
Oh,
right?
hell, here we go.
No, check this out. When I was 14 and 15 years old, right, I had the beard. So they started calling me DJ D Fuzz because the Peach Fuzz. They was calling me DJ D Fuzz as a kid. Not lying. I was in 8th grade, 7th grade with a beard, bro. You don't understand how serious this was, yo.
You said 8th grade with a beard?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did you say DJ Peach Fuzz or D Fuzz?
D Fuzz.
He was in 8th grade looking like a grown ass man.
Yeah. So that's what they were calling me.
Okay.
So I went through that for a couple of years. You know what I mean? I laughed it. And then, I was like, all right, that gotta go.
Oh my God. Oh man, that
gotta go. So then I changed it to Spaz, and I've been Spaz ever since.
Oh, that's good stuff right there, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through my names, but just know that J Rock is
I know that J Rock was long. The DJ J Rock was long awaited.
Yeah, J Rock is a cool name. It's no formally known that. Yeah, I was DJ Quest for a minute. When I first started, I was jamming.
But you know what though?
Jamming Jimmy.
When I first got into this game, because I love, there are two movies that I love, which is Belly, and Juice. And I love Juice so much that Q was the man for me, man. He was cool. He had the baddest chick. He had Cindy from In Vogue. Come on.
Juice?
In Juice? Cindy from In Vogue. Yeah.
But he didn't even do those scratches. DJ Scratch did those scratches.
But wait a minute though. But his name was DJ Q, and he was just like, I don't know. I guess it was the hype of the movie. And I wanted to be DJ Q so bad, but if I ever had to choose a name, it would have been like that old school DJ Q, man. That was a joint.
Wow.
Who was DJ? Hold on. Big Scully says he would not have told that story. Gave us that messed up name.
DJ P Fuzz?
No, he said DJ Belly Juice. You would have been DJ Belly Juice because you like those two movies.
DJ Belly Juice.
Oh,
DJ Juice Belly.
Now I know we're running overtime, but we could take like a few more minutes. Now, how many of you good folks actually watched the movie Juice and went home and started scratching, trying to do, and thinking that what's his name?
Q.
Yeah, Q. Thinking that he was actually doing the scratches.
Who did it? I think we all did that, yo.
Look, the closest I got to that, man, was when the PlayStation DJ Hero came out. That was the closest I ever got to, because I never touched the turntable, man. So the first time I ever got close to anything scratching or DJing, and that's actually how I came into business.
Hold on. How long you been DJing?
Probably about 10 years, maybe 10 years.
Oh, okay, you're fresh with it.
Maybe 10 years. Yeah, but I mean, it's not no. I'm not ashamed, but it happened when I got a PlayStation, and I got a PlayStation DJ Hero.
I remember that
on my birthday, and man, I just kind of, because first it was a Guitar Hero, then I went to the DJ Hero, and I was just like, is it really this damn easy? And I like, so I'm gonna tell you, and I went to Guitar Center and I bought some Stanton CD mixers. You put the CD in and close the case, and they had like a mixer little thing in the middle with a roll case. Man, I was hot. Couldn't mix nothing. Couldn't just you play one side and play the other and hope it just kind of blending together. but you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me in the house. Didn't have no speakers. I had some raggedy headphones, and that was it. That was it. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. But then I went out and bought, some other stuff. But that was probably my beginnings, man. Humble beginnings, dude.
Yeah.
Juice was it for me. Wow. Juice was it. Good stuff, man. Couldn't get me away from that movie, man, ever. Not today either.
All right, that's awesome. All right, fellas, tell the people how they can reach you.
You can reach me, Facebook fan page, DJ D Spaz, Twitter, Instagram, DJ D Spaz, or you can hit me up at djdspaz@gmail.com. Boom.
Divine Sound and Lighting at Facebook.com. You can hit up on my website at Divine Sound and Lighting, or for school dancers only. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on what's that? I didn't do Snapchat yet. Instagram. Well, Instagram is my main handle, and Facebook, or you can just reach me on the website or Facebook. Either or, you can hit me up at 317-520-3083. Anybody out there watching, I'm a down-to-earth person. Come to Nat, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'll fix you a plate of fish and spaghetti. What's up? Holla at your boy.
He said fish and spaghetti.
Holla at your boy and bring
fish and spaghetti.
What's that you take for an upset stomach?
I know, right?
Pepto-Bismol.
Spaghetti. You're going to need it.
All right. As usual, J Rock. Follow me on IG at Play My Demo. Visit the website, playmydemo.com.
That's right.
And do me a huge favor. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Because YouTube has been tripping. They want you to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to do some stuff now. And so I done gained 100 subscribers in the last 15 days. So I'm on this subscriber drive. And so the 1,000 subscriber will get a gift card to the place of their choice. Amazon, Best Buy, whatever. So the 1,000th subscriber gets a gift card. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and share. And join the Facebook group, Empower DJs. We be dropping knowledge.
That's right.
And keeping it moving.
Man.
Peace.
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 That was all right, man.
Hold 1 second. I can't hear y'all, but y'all can hear me.
Welcome to the low life.